Trent Bradshaw, Brandon Rogers, Bradshaw Rogers Financial Partners. Mind your money. Market update for May 28th, 2024. Couple bullet points of what we're going to touch on today. Obviously, we're going to talk about interest rates in the Federal Reserve. But then secondly, I'll pass it off to Brandon and we'll talk a little bit about the portfolios and what we're thinking at this point. All right, let's jump right in. Let's talk about interest rates. Right now, the Fed has pretty much held interest rates where they've been for a while now. So the probability of a rate decrease going forward seems to be in that September time frame that we may have a 50-50 chance basically to see the rates come down 1/4 point. Why is that important? Because we believe by reviewing the macro data, which really hasn't lined up to a market rally, which we've seen for quite a while now, we really think it's all been driven by all the liquidity that's been sloshing around in the market. All that money's just driven into the markets continue to rise. If the Fed does happen to cut rates in that September timeframe, we think that adds more fuel to the fire. Market rally might continue. But if the Fed stays put where they are right now, and holds rates tight to the end of the year, that may create some instability and volatility as we move towards the end of the year. But what does that mean for the portfolio? Right now, we've remained bullish, but it's because of all this liquidity.
Yeah, I mean, we still are in the market, still have the large cap exposure that we're holding on to as well. We also still have the buffers in there as well. So again, if things go south, that we can make those changes and be nimble with it. But for right now, we're good with where we are at that large cap holding. And then obviously you got the election that's still there. As Trent mentioned, the interest rate scenario might change as we get closer to that time frame. So we'll just have to wait and see. But again, typically, historically, election years are positive. So we're going to continue staying allocation-wise where we are today.
And we're really reviewing what the Fed is saying every time that they have a discussion regarding the economy and interest rates and where things are at. We think that's the driving force. That's what's going to put us where we're going to be at the end of the year. So as we learn new data from that, we'll bring that to you and make sure we're keeping you updated, because it will adjust the portfolios if it looks like the Fed is going to cut rates going into the end of the year. We might step up being a little bit more aggressive at that point. But Trent Bradshaw, Brandon Rogers, Bradshaw Rogers Financial Partners, and Mind Your Money, thank you for joining us for this market update. Please make sure you connect with us on social media so we can keep you updated throughout the week. Thank you for your time. Talk to you soon.